Okay. Now, the last thing I need to do is set the lock. That's the most important thing. And the way I've made my knife allows me to set the lock when it's all assembled in the condition that it's supposed to be in. And I do not need to disassemble a knife to do this. Right now, about 50%, I'd say about a third of the lock is engaged. Yeah, good third. Good third. We want it to move over a little bit more. Okay, at least 2/3 or 3/4. This is a 0.71 thousandths liner. This is about 150 thou blade. I don't want to go to complete the thickness of the liner over. I would like it around maybe 3/4. So I'm going to do, I'm going to set the lock. There's always a method to my madness. The crescent on the blade is not just for, this crescent is not just for cupping the stop pin and dispersing the force. It also helps me adjust the lock. Now, one last thing before I call it quits on this knife, I need to test it out. Okay. You see how the spine whack disengaged the lock? Okay. 9 times out of 10 it's because you have a weak spring. So I'm going to go ahead and disassemble this, give us more juice on the spring. And you always want to do a spine whack test. Don't think because you're done setting the lock that you're done. Down in the center, everything looks about the same. The detent is a little bit stronger because I bent the lock almost twice as high. Lock is over a little bit more because there's a lot more force on the spring. There it is. Always have to check your lock. Always. When I first assembled this, I felt the disengaging. I was like, you know, this lock is a little bit soft. So when it failed, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised. But here it is. Here we have a very nice, straightforward tactical folder.